What's up, everyone? Welcome to another special episode. Today we're focusing on this beautiful WINSPACE SLC5, and I'm going to be pairing this one up with the brand new WINSPACE Hyper 5 wheels as well. And you might also be wondering, why am I holding a MANTEL box on my shoulder? And this is because MANTEL was so kind to partner up with me, because I learned recently that they are big fans of this channel, which it warmed up my heart quite a bit. And they've been so kind to send over a brand new ultegra DA2 Groupset for this build, because they've been particularly excited about this project. So massive thank you to MANTEL, and they also chipped in something for you. So if you look down in the description below, you'll find a little link that will give you an additional 5% off on orders from MANTEL until the 30th of September, or you can just use the discount code KLEINCONZEPT during checkout. So again, massive thanks, MANTEL, for the support. I really appreciate it. I've been a happy customer already before, because in the past there have been multiple situations where stuff was out of stock in other shops, but MANTEL had it in stock at very competitive prices, and also their shipping times are very, very, very quick. So I'm a big fan. Again, thanks a lot for the support. Now let's focus on the build. Let's get this quickly built up, and then we're gonna talk about what's new with this frame, what's new with the wheels, and what's the plan with this build on the channel. So let's go.
even know how to trust.
So this was a nice and smooth build, as you might have noticed from my little montage of building up this bike. Yeah, everything very smooth, no hiccups along the way. Also installing this ultegra Groupset, super straightforward, because I mean I've done it already multiple times, but I was thinking about actually investing in a Durai setup, but I have to say I've been riding the ultegra now on 2 other of my bikes, and I have to say the performance is pretty much the same. It's only I think 200 or 300 grams heavier, so maybe not worth the extra $1,000. So I think ultegra is the one to go. It's the best bang for the buck for yeah, a high performance group set. I think the 105 is also great, but I think there the weight penalty is a little bit bigger and the price difference is not that much in comparison to the ultegra one. So yeah, if you're looking for a group set, remember the discount code for MANTEL, Klein Concept, down in the description below, or just use the link that's down there as well. So again, thanks MANTEL for yeah, sorting out this group set for this build and for offering my viewers an extra 5% on your prices. So this is WINSPACE's new all-round frame. So it's a great mix of being aero and lightweight. So if you, for example, look at the weights of the frame itself, as well as the fork, and in this case, this fork is actually already cut for yeah, a slammed kind of setup that I was doing here. And then also the seat post with the mounting equipment up there. You see that it is a really light setup, especially as I'm riding a size large on here. And then you also have a bunch of aero design features on here, like for example this super sharp front end, which I guess, in my head at least, is really cutting through the air and I think saving you a couple of watts. We're going to talk about the saving in a second. And then also this aero shaped drop seat stay down here. I think that's also going to add a little bit. And then in general, the tube shapes are also quite aero. And in general, when compared to their previous model, so the SLC3, you're supposed to actually save 13 watts, which is quite a bit at 48 kilometers an hour. So yeah, I think these changes are going to come in very handy if you want to ride fast. And then also when it comes to the bottom bracket, this is a nice BSA threaded bottom bracket again. I have to say that I really love this standard. This was kind of the thing when I started riding before COVID, and then everything changed to press fit. I didn't really like that standard that much, and now I see more and more BSA happening and T47 with external or internal. All of those systems for me are great because maintenance and install wise, it seems just way simpler. You don't need that many tools, especially for the extraction. Like if you need to get the bottom bracket out, it is definitely way more hassle with the press fit ones. So big fan and big thumbs up to WINSPACE for going with BSA again for this one. And then we also got to talk about the paint job, because I mean, this, I call it disco paint. It is something that I really love. I had it on some of my previous bikes already. I also had one of my steel bikes custom spray painted in the same color. So I was very happy seeing that this frame showed up with this paint job. I really had to have this frame in my garage. So yeah, I think it just looks beautiful, because when it's dark and when the sun isn't directly hitting it, it really just looks like a black stealthy bike. But once the sun comes out, the sparkles come out and it is disco time. So I'm a really big fan. So yeah, again, I think great choice from WINSPACE for picking this color. I think you actually can have it in 2 different ways, with a white logo as well as in a golden logo. I think both are looking fantastic. So again, just saying, big fan of this paint job. And then also this handlebar, their hyper handlebar, it saves you 3.7 watts, also at 48 kilometers an hour, in comparison to their previous, I think called Zero SL handlebar. But independent, even if it would be slower than the previous one, I mean, it just looks super sharp. Like it goes very hand in hand with the sharpness of this front end of the frame. And I was very happy to also receive this handlebar, as I said, in this paint job from WINSPACE, because I feel that it really makes the bike stand out to a lot of other bikes that you see out on the street these days. And then, of course, we got to talk about the new Hyper 5 wheels. As you might know from videos long time ago, I've been a big fan of the Hyper wheels in general. These have been also one of the first like premium wheels that I was riding back in the day, and I really loved them. I think it was the Hyper 2 set that I was running. And now they're back in their 5th edition, and they're actually now 71 grams less in comparison to the predecessor, so the Hyper 3s. And yeah, there are quite some upgrades. So for example, when you already look at the frame, you of course have this like nice lasered in logo in here, but you also don't see any spoke nipples. So they are completely integrated in the rim of the frame. So these are now 32 millimeters on the inside and 30.5 millimeters on the outside. So nice and chunky nuggets going with the trend. So I was very happy to see that this is also part of the upgrade of this new wheel set. And of course, like with WINSPACE, they come with ceramic bearings and also with the titanium 36 tooth ratchet hub, which is quite nice. So I'm really looking forward to put some miles on there and see, yeah, how they feel, how they ride in comparison to some other wheels that I've been riding in the past, and also how they stack up to what I remember from back in the day from the previous hypers that I was riding a while ago. So massive thanks to WINSPACE for providing this frame and wheel setup. I really love it. If you're interested, there is also yeah, a little affiliate link with the discount code down in the description below for WINSPACE as well if you want to check this out. And again, thanks to MANTEL for providing the group set for this build. Really love it. So I'm looking forward to ride this bike out, put some miles on it, and report back on how this compares to all the other bikes that I'm riding and that I've been riding in the past. So I hope that you enjoyed this little video. If you did, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and as always, I say thanks a lot for watching, and let's see you in the next one. Bye.